Would you be a Jedi or a Sith? Woo! Sith. Greetings, travelers, and welcome to the Lore Dimension. I'm Katie, and today we're going to journey to a galaxy far, far away. It's Star Wars.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
So, as you may have guessed, today we are in the world of Star Wars and on the planet Peridia. Because today we're talking about how the creature Abeloth was created. Abeloth has been one of my favorite Force entities for quite some time now. She's awful. I hate her. But she's so interesting, and I'm fascinated by her entire story, but especially her origin, and that is what I wanted to share with you today. So Abeloth was first known as the Servant, where she was a mortal being who served father, son, and daughter. If you've seen the Clone Wars, you know that father, son, and daughter are representatives of the Force in almost human form. They are the powerful ones, also known as Celestials. Son is the embodiment of the dark side, daughter is the embodiment of the light side, and father is the one who is meant to bring balance. Something which he struggled with immensely, until Abeloth came around. Now this was over 100,000 years before the Battle of Yavin that this all took place. Abeloth, as the servant, did such a surprisingly good job at keeping the peace between the son and the daughter that the father decided to make her the mother. The only issue was that Abeloth continued to age, and none of the others did. She feared losing her family by dying, so she did something she shouldn't have. Located on the planet Peridia were the Font of Power and the Pool of Knowledge, and Abeloth made the choice to drink from the Font of Power and swim in the Pool of Knowledge. Can I help you? This is what corrupted her and turned her into the twisted, immortal entity known as Abeloth. Probably should have been referring to her as the mother this whole time. It's fine, she's Abeloth now. Now, being a mortal being who did these things is what corrupted her. She didn't have the capacity to contain the power. And in the process of obtaining this power, she became a dark side Force entity. So she was no longer a human, mortal, what have you, but she was something entirely different and somewhat unique. Now, when Father found out, he took his children and fled the planet. This left Abeloth stranded. Father went to the Killik hive mind and enlisted their help in creating the Maw, which is a giant black hole that would serve as a prison for Abeloth. And it is where she remained. Numerous times over the centuries, Abeloth ended up escaping, and brother or sister, sometimes together, would be tasked with returning her to her prison. And that is where both Jason Solo and later Luke Skywalker would find her. But that's lore for another time. Can I help you? Now, I first heard about Abeloth when I was reading I'm trying to remember the name of the series. Fate of the Jedi. The Fate of the Jedi series, which is like a 9-book series, I think. Phenomenal read. Highly recommend it for anyone who wants to know more about Star Wars legends and what Luke's life could have looked like if Disney hadn't done Disney things. Enough about that, though. All in all, I think Abeloth is a really cool entity, and I'd love to explore more about her abilities and her storyline. So if that is something you're interested, make sure you let me know down in the comments. If you did like the video, be sure to go down and hit like. Subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on notifications so you get notified whenever we put out more lore like this. And leave a comment if you want to know more about the Celestials, because I'd love to do a video on them as well. In fact, I might do it anyway, whether you comment or not. So comment anyway. But I think that pretty much wraps up this video, so I will see you in the next one. Safe travels. Stop it. No dig. You want to come say hi? Come here. Table bunny. No, I don't think I like this. No, this reminds me of that place. You're okay. You're such a big baby. Rabbit, would you be a Jedi or a Sith? Woo! Sith. Located? Located. I can't say it. With that, really? The rabbit had to have a say. You done? She's not done. Are you done now?